Alright, just before we start the video, I just want to say, all of this is for entertainment and a joke. It obviously doesn't apply to everyone who mains these characters. Please don't get upset. If this video gets enough views, I will do the same thing for hunters. Anyways, let's start. Hope you enjoy. You either don't know what you're doing, or people underestimate you, and you end up carrying the game. A lot of the time you're also unlucky, and every time you ask for a flare gun, you get a syringe. And then when you actually need a syringe, you just can't find any. You love using the dance and shout emotes if you have them. A lot of you are also scary. Like really scary. You will literally stand behind the pallets healing, and depending on the witch hunter and what trait they brought, they may not be able to do anything except just let it happen. People get annoyed with you quite a lot simply for playing lawyer. But you're a hardcore lawyer main, and they don't realize how good you really are. Or you're just playing him for the funnies. Or you're a beginner who doesn't know where TF they're going, so need to use his map. There's a good chance you only play him because you want a badge but can't be bothered to grind for one on another character. You also probably find his shout hilarious. There's a chance you either spend the whole match only breaking the chairs, or you just switch out the toolbox for something else immediately. If you played her back when the hunter could only fix the chairs with abnormal, then you would probably switch to her right at the last second so the hunter doesn't get a chance to switch to abnormal. Sometimes when you use the wand you just disappear. Like somehow, in those few seconds of being invisible you manage to completely lose the hunter. Or you just go in a straight line and get hit. I can't say much more because I rarely see magicians. Most of you never rescue. Like, don't bash me in the comments, but every explorer I've ever played against just doesn't rescue. They will leave all their teammates to die and just escape through the dungeon on full health. But obviously this doesn't apply to every explorer main. You're also really good at hiding most of the time. Most of the time you're actually really good at the game, and I respect you for that. Although I've seen a lot of mercenaries get hit while trying to rescue, but then just run off instead of continuing with the save. And also you love using the dance emote after getting your second hit. You get annoyed when people don't answer your global portals, since then you have to wait ages to use another one. There's also probably been at least one time where you've accidentally sent the portal to someone who's in a chair. And there's also a good chance you own more than one A or S tier for her. You probably rage quit because of missing the flare gun a few times. And you wish you had too. Also, it might just be me, but I sometimes feel bad for Kurtz because sometimes they be doing good, but then their other teammates do complete shit. You think she's cute. You also wish her decoding debuffs weren't so big. Like, come on. 35% decrease, and can be stacked up to 2 times. This, along with her terrible 30% decrease in pallet window speed, is why I no longer main her, and I'm sure there are others who stopped for those reasons too. You've either got terrible aim and never managed to stun the hunter, or you can get over 3 stuns within a minute, and that survivor is never getting chaired. You also really enjoy how fast he throws pallets and window jumps. You probably forget that other characters see color. There's a chance you only play as her because you either really hate decoding and want it to be done with as fast as possible, or you just suck at calibrations and play her to avoid them as much as possible. You're also probably really underestimated by the hunter, like I've seen mine's eyes kite longer than actual kiting characters. Most of you can actually use the perfumes perfectly on point. But then there's also those perfumer mains who either don't use the perfume at all or use it when the hunter is 10 miles behind them. You also probably get really upset whenever she's banned in rank. Harassing the hunter is your favorite hobby. You just love waving your lasso around waiting for the hunter to balloon the survivor. Too bad most of the time the hunter just goes after you instead. You probably twirled into the hunter at least once. You've also probably placed a box in the middle of a pallet but got hit in the process before. And it also upsets you to see the hunter destroy your boxes. At least you're able to pick them back up now, unlike how it was in the past. You basically watch the hunter in their sleep trying to get owls. A lot of the time you send your owl to protect another survivor at the exact same time they do a stun, and it ends up not taking the hit. Either way, your timing is either perfect or rubbish. You guys are some of the most chill players in the game. I don't think I've ever seen any Embomber main start any drama or doing anything toxic or whatever. You also sometimes get chased right as you place your coffin or end up kiting towards your coffin, and you sometimes don't even get to use it at all. You probably accidentally pushed your teammate into the hunter at least once. And there's a good chance you simp for him. Pretty mixed. You'll either turn a lose into the win and everyone giving you praise, or you do complete ass and make so many mistakes in the same match, like canceling the attack recovery by stunning. You've definitely been hit at the same time you stunned a few times and felt frustrated. And from my perspective as hunter, a lot of enchantresses just wait behind the pallets trying to stun but still get hit. You probably wish the hunter had attack recovery when hitting your pig, but know that'd make you too up. You make me want to pull my hair out. Seriously, I have quit matches, lost points because of Wildling's stupid pig. Why is it the same speed as the hunter? How am I supposed to hit you? You make a funny balls joke, but then repeat that same joke 100 times after. Nobody is laughing anymore, lol. You're also sometimes very annoying to chase. But then again, the balls are sometimes easy to walk around. You really want him to get a new skin that isn't limited or echoes only. Until then, you've either gotta get lucky or stick with Basil. There's a good chance you're actually underage IRL and play her to seem cool. Whenever you're healing up while being chased, your heart probably starts pounding because of how worried you are that you're gonna get hit before you get your health back. Often when you sending someone the decoding letter, they get found by the hunter 5 seconds later. You also probably own a dog IRL. Part 2 will be up in a few hours, so if you're interested then subscribe so you don't miss it.